I don't know why my stream keeps dying, but it does. Alright, I'm just going to inset this and we'll call it a day. Alright, so we're do that. Scale it a little bit. Kind of put it where the eye belongs. Oh Lord, what am I doing? Alright. Stream murderer. Yeah, I don't know why. Alright, so I'm going to extrude this inside. Oops, that's a vertice. I don't want to do a vertice. Let's cancel that. Get the polygon. Extrude that inside. Get it to 0 and go inside. And just accept it for now. And I'm going to add, I guess, a little circle or something in there. So that's just a really bad. Let's see. Maybe I can save it by connecting this once more. Connect. Okay. And then maybe I can go to the left view and save it. Okay. Yeah, good enough. Except that's really bad vertex placement. Okay, getting there, getting there. Let's go ahead and add some eyeballs to this sucker. Create box 2 by 2 by 2 by 2. Okay. 0.25, 0.25, 0.25. Spherify this sucker. Wait, go to edit. Spherify. Spherify? Spherify. Spherify. And then go ahead and move this. Actually, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to move this to 0x. We're going to symmetry it. And somewhere between this, I'm going to edit poly. Yeah, there we go. And for now, should be able to move this up. Should be able to scale this down a bit. And let's move this off to the side here. Now I should be able to select this whole thing. and move it out. And there we go. We got the evil eyes. Maybe I'm bulging them too far out, but oh well, whatever. Alright, band boy. I'll try to have this chipmunk ready for you, dude. And it'll be good enough. He'll have a nose, don't worry. When you get back, it'll look a little better. Alright, so what am I going to do next? Yeah, I'm just trying to get a good angle of how am I gonna get this face in there. Don't know yet. Ah, his eyeballs. But that's how I think I'm gonna combine it to his body, like that. I'll just keep it like this, I guess. Alright, let's get an iteration of this. Save as iteration. There we go. Alright, so now how do we combine those two things, right? So we're going to take this. I'm going to say edit poly. Well, okay, this is what we're going to do first. Delete that. I'm going to go ahead and delete this. So now we have kind of like two... Oh, shoot, I see something wrong. We need to delete that part of his body. What else do we got? This part of his body. So he needs to be an empty shell. Okay. Now, I'm going to attach the elements. So take that, attach, and disattach. So now we have one big element, so that's great. Now I want to bridge two polygons together. Can I just do that? Is there an option to do that? So take you, and I say bridge. Ah, yeah, that's not too bad. Alright, so that worked, and then just delete the middle part. Cool. And then just apply the symmetry. I don't have any animation for him though, so that's too bad. But this is what I'm going to do just to finish him off. I'm going to make him like have a tiny little tail. So to do that, just inset. Oops, too much inset. Inset, zero it out a little bit, and we'll just kind of step it down. That's fine. Move it inwards, and then extrude that sucker out. And we'll try to do this just a few times, so like that. Check mark, do it again. Maybe, left. I meant to hit scale. Scale it down a bit. Whoa. Where are you scaling from? Okay. Extrude a little more. Actually, I'm not going to worry about the scaling yet. So that's cool. Something like that. Alright, and now we can kind of just choose how we want to scale it. So maybe I'm not ready to scale it just yet. Alright, so kind of a rat or a chipmunk or something. But pretty low poly. I think I've hit 7. 248 polys. Yeah, not too bad. Okay. Now how do we rig this sucker, right? That's another very important thing. Rig and UV, those are the other two very important things. So I'm going to save this as the next chipmunk iteration. Let's do UV first, and then next time we'll worry about So what I like to do for the UV is I unwrap the UV, open it up, get all the polygons, do a flat map. Okay. Oof, yeah, that's not a very good flat map. Alright, let's do a flat map and up the angle a little bit to like 45 or 50 degrees. Just so you can see what we're working with. I'm going to try to make this so you can see what we're doing here. So we can see this is the top of his back. Let's go ahead and make sure we select the checker pattern so you can see it here live. And then what I like to do is don't show the checker here, because I like to see the pieces and parts. So flat mapping does a pretty good job there, but what I like to do is, like, you see these green lines are seams, so there might be a chance that at the green lines they might be some kind of disconnect. So what I like to do is connect these parts together. So this is how I do it usually. I take all these parts, I move them over, I just select the parts that I'm working with. Oops. So just this part. So you can see almost like this whole thing. I can do Shift F. No. Tools. Stitch select it. Yeesh. Come. What's going on? Oh. Um. I think this should be assigned to Shift S. Alright, yeah, that's good. So that's the top. You can see I got rid of that seam right there. And I should be able to do the same thing here. Yeah, that looks pretty good. So that whole part is all together. I don't know. No, let's not do that part. How do I stop the snapping? I don't want the snapping. Snapping, snapping, snapping. Could always just use this, right? Oh, there we go. Grid snap. That's all I wanted to fix. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I don't like how squished up those polygons are. We need to like make them bigger or something. So I'm going to take this and grow it, alright? Grow, grow, and then kind of subtract this out. That looks fine. Okay, so that looks fine. I don't know what all this is about. But what I might do is just get rid of that head. Let's go ahead and break that. That's fine. Alright, maybe not all of it. Let's get rid of this part, I guess. Yeah, I like it. Alright, break that off. That's good. Okay, so that's broken off. Let's get the tail working. So this part, yep, edge. Edge and shift. What? Really? I'm assuming you're the tail. Okay. What? I'm so confused right now. Oh, there's like... It's not stitched very well, is what I see. Okay, that's fine. Yep, sorry, we're gonna have to break. We're gonna have to break this UV. Because of the tail. Sorry, let's go to the front view. This one's the front view. Let's wireframe it, that sounds fine. Edit poly. Get some vertices here. Just try to grab all of this and make it flat on the X. And then make sure it's 0, which now it is. Okay, and that is that. Okay. So that solves that problem. Oops. Man, I am not doing good with this. Alright, so take all of this. X. 0. Then apply the symmetry. There we go. Phew. Alright, so that seems better. So, okay. Unwrap UV. This is how I'm going to do it. I'm going to open it up, take all these polygons, all of them, move them out over here, and then we're going to do something for each one. We're going to just select a bunch of polygons. I'm going to say flat mapping. Okay. In fact, you could probably do cylindrical mapping with this one. Cylindrical mapping X, Z. Yeah, Z. Oh, shoot, yeah. Select all of it. Still don't think you select all of it. So let's undo this. Okay, so we got all of it. Cylindrical, X, Z, fit, center, Z, Y. That's good. That's his tail. Then what you can do here, Take those two things, flat map it, okay. Alright, so here's some deals. Gotta stitch these together. Won't ask questions why that happened, I just know it did. Alright. Actually, the seam should be under the tail, so my bad. Let's just select this again. Alright, so let's do the projection in the Y. Alright, so that looks good to me. Alright, pack and normalize, and then I guess I'd like to stitch these corners. How about you and you? Oh yeah, perfect. This is going to be straightened. Okay, that looks good. And then if I did the checker pattern on this sucker, yeah. Alright, so we're done with the tail. I think I'll just do each foot separately, so let's do that. Here we go. Here's a foot. Just want to do one of them at a time. Let's just flat map it. I want to just start with the top here, so start with that sucker.